Howdy everyone, and welcome back to more Let's Play Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. In the last part, we entered Seaside Town where we saw that something fishy was going on as we had that creepy smithy weapons music, and we talked to the elder there, and he said to bring us a star that is here at the Sunken Ship, and it's being held by some crazy guy named Johnny. But so here we are at the Sunken Ship, and we have to go through these doors because we're looking for the 6 clues that will help us progress through the ship, and each of these rooms has one of those clues. So this room, yeah, when you go in, you want that sky trooper to knock it onto that switch, but for some reason I really have poor depth perception in this game, and it looks okay. I guess if I would, yeah, look at the shadow. Okay, if you look at the shadow, it's not too bad. If I can just get him to go where I want him to go. No, not. Alright, I finally got that. Golly. That was so Memo left my Magellan. There's an S in the word. So that is our first clue. There's an S in the word. Yeah, that one really wasn't too hard. You just had to look at the shadow, but for some reason I was just, it took me a little longer than it should have. So, but I eventually got it. Just look at the shadow and you won't make the mistake I did. So, of course, we have these grapers blocking the doors, but they're not any problem. We dealt with them in the last part. We know Mallow's thunder attack is really good on all the enemies here, just about it. With the grapers being no exception. Now this one's really easy. You kind of want to get them in the middle of their range, and just like that, the cannonball should bounce on all of them, and we even get a nice little flower. So it is found on the bed of the ocean. So that is our second clue. It's found on the bed of the ocean. So now, oh man, now we have quite a few more enemies. But let's watch Mallow's thunderbolt in action. Oh yeah, baby. That didn't actually do it. I'm surprised. But we'll just wait till Mallow's thunder attack again. Of course, you gotta wait on all these guys to attack. Bowser looks funny when he's in his defense mode. Alright, this should do it. Yeah, when Mallow reaches the next level, he will take them out in one hit. So that's something to look forward to. Alright, so, oh man, y'all, oh, this one. This is a 3-dimensional maze, and this is really, really hard. Okay, you just pretty much want to force yourself through it. That's pretty much what you want to do. Is force yourself through it. And, what we want to do is, you kind of want to jump and move your way. Okay, here I am, I'm on the right. Yeah, then you want to come through there. Then you want to go through here. Now, don't jump off whatever you do. Golly, don't do that. Oh, I've done that before, and it made me so mad, and it took me forever to find my way back. But then you want to go through there and just kind of jump. Oh, man, I found that really fast. We got us a Royal Syrup. Royal Syrups are really good. Restore all of your FP. So what do I need to get rid of? I guess a pick-me-up. I have a lot of good items. So Memo left by Dagama, it has 2 vowels. I like how all of the all of the memos are left by real in real history. Yeah, like Magellan and Dagama, they were both explorers, both famous sailors that explored the oceans, Magellan, he sailed all the way around South America, but I think he died on the voyage, unfortunately. And I think Dagama might have gone around Africa. I can't really remember though, it's been so long since I've had history and all that. So let's terrorize y'all, let's terrorize you good. I like that big boom. It is really funny, there's actually a hack of this game that's called The Legend of the Action Rangers. It's about the same gameplay, but it's much, much, much harder version. But the character that has to terrorize in that game, instead of using a bow, it actually uses the ghost from Pac-Man. It uses the blinky ghost from Pac-Man, which is just, I love it. You know, I'm a big Pac-Man fan, so. Oh, y'all, you shouldn't get the first hit. How rude. I must say, you can really, really rack up the experience. This is probably one of the best places to farm, especially when you get Mario or Mallow on the next level. I mean, you can just wipe these guys out like it's nothing. How did I miss with that? That really was terrible. How dare you use elegy on me? How dare you mute Bowser? So now he can't terrorize you. Y'all going down now. But yeah, you can really, really farm. This is probably one of the best places in the game to farm. Because, I mean, look at that, 27 experience points. And total, she learned Comeback. Comeback is really good. And HP was the best there. And her HP is already almost up to the others. And this guy says it's good to see us. And let's see. I need to get rid of some things. Yeah, pure waters. We don't need those. When we fight those ghost enemies, we get pure waters, which are a lot of coins. And it's got something to do with the sea. So even if we don't get through all 6 of the obstacles, we can try to deduce our way through. That ain't trying to figure it out without the clues. But as I was saying, Comeback is really good because if one of your, you know, it's like a pick-me-up. So it's really, really good item. If one of your characters dies, you can revive them. So, and it does have a certain timing. If you do it a certain way, you can revive all of their HP. If you don't time it right, it will just revive them with just partial HP. But very, very good. As I said earlier, Totes was probably really one of the best, probably the best member of your party. I mean, really, you know. She really can make this game super, super easy, you know. And she's a must in some battles. You know, depending on how leveled up you are. But in this room, we have to follow the coins. But you don't want to get that leading coin until the very end. And I already messed this up. I already messed it up. But yeah, like I was saying, this is the best place to farm also. You know, 27 experience points. We won't get very many better places than that. I think even at the very end of the game, most you get is like 45, 50 experience points for a battle. So, I mean, when you're getting 27 for just like one Thunderbolt attack, you know, that's pretty impressive. Yeah, one and Thunderbolt only takes 2 FP, so it has 2 consonants. That is our 4th clue, and here is our 5th. And I believe that's a new enemy. I don't know if we've seen them yet. We may have seen them. Oh, that took them out. Whatever it was, it didn't like thunder. Alright, now you're almost dead. And I really not timing the hurley gloves right. I have timed it right before, but sometimes I don't know what's wrong with me. Most of the time I do good on the timing, but let's go ahead and switch Bowser and Geno in. Let's let Geno get a little loving, you know. I have to keep Mallow though. Mallow is just plumb awesome in this Sunken Ship area, so I will be keeping him. And we got a mushroom, which we really don't need. And our 5th clue, left by Van Doren. At least 2 consonants are side by side. And I have no idea who Van Doren was. I know Magellan and Dagama were famous explorers. I figure Van Doren was too, but I really don't know. Oh, just one little graper. That's all y'all have to throw at me now? My goodness. Come on now, game. I know you got better than that. Alright, but yeah, like when you, that one place when you fight those dry bones, I'm gonna give Geno the amulet. Should have done that earlier. Because as y'all know, the amulet is an awesome item and probably one of the best items we have right now. But we will be getting a better item very soon. The Sunken Ship has a lot of great items. And this place is a little interesting. If you hit that, you see the switch goes right back up. But you see that barrel's a little bit loose, so we can actually knock it down. Come on now, go the right way, barrel. Yeah, I think whatever way you're facing, the barrel will go in the opposite direction. And then jump on that. And that restored all of our FP and HP, and another one by Van Doren. The R comes before the L. The R comes before the L. And so, we got to figure out this password that's going to have... Might as well... Since I had so many items, might as well use that jar. Because we will be needing some FP in this part. So, a lot of people might think it's corals, you know, because key letter 1 could be a C, and then it could be O, but corals is actually not it. So, post all the passwords. It has to be an R in the word. It's found on the bed of the ocean. It has 2 vowels, it has 4 consonants, at least 2 consonants side by side, and the R comes before the L. The password is pearls. Pearls. Good job, I'll let you through. But you gotta get past me first. Oh man, so what is this, y'all? Oh my goodness. Oh, tentacles. Oh my. So we have some tentacles to battle, and Mallow might not have been the best choice here. Lightning is fairly decent on it. And you know, most people, they have like Toadstool here, and Toadstool is extremely helpful. But you know, I am trying to make this as interesting as I can. So I'm not gonna have Toadstool. So but we'll do this just fine. Good thing about Mallow's Thunderbolt, even though it's not as effective here, it does attack them all. So that was actually decent. One thing that does work well is the Super Flame, or just the plain old Fire Orb. These tentacles are very, very weak to fire, so that is definitely, look at that, 350. I mean, it's pretty much instant death if you do decent on your attack. You're pretty much gonna get it. So make sure you have plenty of syrups upon coming in here. You may want to go back to that shaman guy and buy some syrups if you don't have any, because you will definitely want to use the fire. Either your Fire Orb or Super Flame on this. Because, I mean, look at this. I'm just going to wipe this guy out. 404. I mean, doesn't even stand a chance. But, yeah, if I had Princess, I wouldn't have to worry about dying, because I could just use her to continuously heal. But it shouldn't be any problem either way. Yeah, I should have just used Fire Orb. We got this over with. And I was hoping I could take one out with. Alright. Let's see what Geno Bean does. I can't wait till Geno gets some of his later attacks, man, because they are awesome. He's going to get some super awesome attacks. Oh, and here's one thing that they can do. They can actually remove one of your characters from battle. And then they have the fear status element. See, Geno's shaking, he has the fear status element, which really, really stinks. But here we are, King Calamari himself now. And this is that giant squid that those sailors who had written the memo, who had written the notes, you know, when we first entered the sunken ship, said, "Oh, we're done for it. We're done for, you know, the treasure's gonna sink with the ship and all that stuff." Yeah, here is the reason. But as with his tentacles, King Calamari himself is also vulnerable to fire. So I will probably be spamming the fire attack. I'm so thankful that that didn't hurt Mario. I probably should have put the fearless pin on one of them. I don't even think I did though. I think Mario may just have the jump shoes. Because for some reason I always keep the jump shoes on Mario. Which is good because he can do a jump attack on any enemy, but really, at this point in the game, the jump shoes are really kind of outdone. But yeah, we're just going to Fire Orb you. You're not going to take too much. So, King Calamari. And it's funny, I'm going to show you what happens. You can actually take him out first. And, yeah, look at that. Now the pipe's open and everything, so we could technically go through there. But you do still have to get rid of the tentacles. Poor Geno, he already died. Geno always dies in battle, too. He died during the cake battle also. Poor Gino. I love Gino though. He is a super awesome character. Has great attacks, but he's just very, very vulnerable. Oh, Mallow, man. Mallow really is a lot better than people give him credit for. I mean, you know, the Puffball, he's pretty powerful. And wow, we got 34 experience points for that. Bowser got to level up, learn poison gas. So that is awesome. Well, everybody, we're going to go ahead and stop right here, and hope you enjoyed this part. Please like, comment, subscribe. We're going to progress to the Sunken Ship in the next part. Have a super awesome day, y'all.